Alright, so I believe I have everything set up now. Let me just close all the things on my phone, tuck it off to the side, and we should be good to switch over to the game world. Or the game view, I should say. So. I think I goofed up there a quick second. I gotta actually make sure to have that done like that. And I think we should have 25% of our inventory drop on death. And the durability loss should be a 5%. So it kind of is gonna cost us a bit more than just items. Supply settings. Create world. Hopefully that is I'm hoping that it is what I'm wanting it to be, but we will see. You know, gotta make sure we have everything lined up, right? You know, I kind of wish things had more of a like other apps had a stream monitor, but I've noticed that they don't. I am doing good today, thus far at least. I should probably pull up the TikTok chat in its properness, I should say. I think we want to do that over there. And that one there. Trying to get... Oh no! On the way to the hospital, everything okay? There we go, now I can kind of see things there. Just trying to apparently get all my windows set up properly, because apparently they're not working as well as I would like. Oh no, that's not fun at all. Did you make sure to break his foot in return? There we go. Now I actually have all the screens set up on my other monitor. Aw, dang. You could have totally... Oh, well, suing is okay too. Because there is that aspect you can always do. Yeah, I believe we have everything ready to go, right? Huh. Some light hide. protecting against screens. Make sure all like 10 screens are good to go. Now we just got to go through and pick up any of these pebbles around here and any of the other materials. Anything special in here we could technically craft? Nope. That's good. Huh? Did my help screen break or something? Okie dokies. Why did my help screen basically like go kerfuckled? Huh. Let's start. Let's. Okay, so it does look like we kind of got that working, which is kind of nice. I do like I got it working. But I'm a little bit miffed. Why is our help screen not working? Okay, so... Huh. Our usual help menu is not working. Did I somehow turn it off? I want that one on. Trying to figure out why it is not showing up. Like, you'd think... I guess I'll kind of let it be for now. Just a little bit miffed as to why. Why it did that to us. 'Cause it technically shouldn't have. fact that it did begs the question as to why. Aw. Did I have a mod that broke our thingy? Taking a look at the page real quick. Because I want to know why it is not. Allowing us to do this. Okay, so we could do that. Huh. So that's kind of working there. Should probably get ourselves into this area for a moment. So tool swapping, I don't like. Because that tool swapping one kind of miffs me a bit. What is the name of it? Just make sure I can disable the proper one. Yeah, just a simple, it's literally just simple tool swap. We don't like that one. I swear I had. I did not. The only RPG-esque one we had was the VK crab. I was waiting on getting a message on my TikTok post about it, but I guess that didn't happen. Why did it not work, though? Huh. We'll do this. That should theoretically solve our MMO problem, so we actually can make sure we have enough stamina to do things. Since I did add a few creatures in for us to try and take on. Now, can we actually take them on? That is to be determined. I don't think it'll work very well, but we will see. I didn't know I could actually do that, huh? Okay, what the snot is the command for this one? I know it has a command. Hmm. Okay, so it does have a command. Ay, bloody hell. I knew that it had a function. I knew that it did. But it was being a pain on my backside. Like, I knew it was being a pill for us. But that is okay. Boosts. Quests. Oh! Ooh. Is this literally just a nice little abandoned home? Oh, it is. It is. I think I know we're gonna claim as our home now. I'll craft one of these. Oh. Got it to work. I didn't think I was gonna get it to work, but I got it to work. And that is kind of nice. Okay, so if we have this be where our home is going to be, I kind of like that. It gives us a clean area where we can start working on home for our player. It has some stuff that need fixing, like the fact that the walls seem a little bit dilapidated. And we got a bit of a janky backyard over here. But I think, which I know me thinking, oh my gosh, big scary thought there. I think that we can get it working. We should probably go see the temple first, though. just to get that taken care of. Hello, dears. Yes, yes, yes. You spooky, spooky animals. Alright, so... miscellaneous. Crafting. Combat. Gathering. Oh, excavation has a skill tree? Huh. We'll have to take a look at that one eventually. Picked up the bucket because I do want the bucket for ourselves. Let's... get ourselves at least a free little bit of water there. Because having just a free bit of water initially is, from what I have learned, it's supposed to be a good thing. And we have some goodies here. Looks to be just some simple things. We even got some arrows. Now we're at 6 arrows for our inventory, which I do like having a few arrows on hand. Got some crops and a better weapon. Alright, there's that. Got the flower. Check, see if we can get anything from that one. No. We'll toss that there and that there. Hi! Come on. Chase him around a pillar as we go through our portal. You've unlocked the memories feature. So now we need to go through and discover the 10 discoverable entities in this little area here. And once we've gotten all 10 discoverable entities, then we can technically unlock at least the basic backpack and go from there. But it is a process to make sure that we have all of the all 10 of them unlocked here. It looks like we do. Boom, there we go. We record all 10. There's that. Stretch my bones for a second, as everything pops and cracks and, you know, makes it sound like I got Rice Krispies for joints. So, we have... As I'm checking, apparently one of the other services I stream on has a silly little bot thing that talks about things going on. All right. as we're like really, really low on health. What other stuff we got? We got a simple health potion. There we go. Oh, that's just our health potion running out. Whew. I was almost worried for a second there. I was like, did I cause another problem? But I didn't. I was just literally my health going, hey, we finished. So, nothing to worry about. Alright, so this is going to be home. Kinda. Alright, so grab one of these. Place it alongside that. Ditch everything we want into there currently. And then we're going to grab our excavator or shovel. Kind of work on getting the backyard-esque type area. That one's what we want. I'll do that. And that. So we at least have a handful of tasks on our hand. That. So we'll actually just take the oak from here. I changed my mind on this area. It's too wonky for the ground level for me to want to kind of continue utilizing it. And because it's just wonky enough where I'm not a big fan of it, we're going to stick with a different style. Or we'll find a different area to call our home. There's that. This. I don't think I want the crude one or the crude table. Alright. That's some crops, so we do want those. And I believe there's a Quebec village off this direction, roughly. We should probably go at him with this. We got a decent drop from him. And that is with the Rusty Iron Axe. Which is a bit of a better weapon to go for. Escaping where the bad guy was. Also gonna check to see if there's anything in here worth commandeering. We'll take that. Healed our character up. So our character is not almost on death's door. Oh, they got a salad recipe. Maybe later I'll make a boat. I will borrow their bed for a moment. And just so we don't have to worry about it being pinned as a claimed bed for us, we just do that. See, now it's no longer as a pseudo claimed bed. I think that's just another rune over there. Usual tactic in this game. Explore until I have explored enough, basically. That or until I get, like, frustrated about something. Let's take this guy up here. Wonder if it's gonna make us just chop the entire thing manually. That might be the case, actually. Unless we get these last little bits here and it just takes the entire thing out. Like that. Alright, so what do I not need in our current hands? I kind of want to keep all the oak here. Let's check our map, see what we have rolling for us. This area here is kind of where I want to go. So it looks nice and flat. And with it being a really nice and flat area, that might be a better option for a home. Okie dokies. It is relatively flat. Relatively. Let's grab these from here. Huh. Patient gathering. Looks like things are restricted to the higher level that we currently do not have access to. And now that horse has children horses. Or whatever the heck they're supposed whatever the heck baby horses are supposed to be called. I know there's a name for them, but I just, you know, I'm drawing a miffed fart at. There we go. It's a mostly together structure. And oh yeah, you're one of these. You are one of those. That means it's free apple. There should be stuff. Or is it not up there? Oh, nope, nope, it's not up here. Okay. I thought there would have been something up here. Had to check. Doesn't hurt to check now, right? No, technically, if it does, then that means I'm on the wrong service, right? Got him. Took just a little bit there. Took a decent amount of our health out of it too, and I'm not so stoked about that part. Swap these for that. Munch down some of these harvest berries. Ah. Viewers during streaming while the stream float window is enabled. Huh. Interesting. Had to take a look at something on one of the notifications because I didn't understand it. Really, dudes? Come on. There we go. I had to make sure to get ourselves at least some more torches for us. There's sheepies. Hello, my sheepies. Alright, so we've kind of just been going south direction. I do not want to go play with a bear. Hello, squirrel. I'm not gonna really worry about the squirrel. Well, I mean, we could, but it wouldn't actually do us any good now, would it? What did you in? Something got done in right there. Oh, it's because there's a bear. That explains everything. There's a bear right there. And sometimes I notice the bears will just leave creatures just there for the dust. Ah, another skeleton. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Not very tough now, is he? I mean, technically they are tough, but they're not really tough when you boop them with an axe that does decent amounts of damage. Alright, here's another guy. Come here. Yeah, we tanked a little bit of damage, but that is okay. We did come out on top, so that is kind of what matters, right? Combat. So right next to the desert here. I maybe don't want to deal with the desert, in my personal opinion. Should craft this. And cook up some of these. Alright, so I gotta check on my notifications real quick. Yep, seems like it's running a-okay in my opinion. Alright, so there we go. Picked up the item I'm wanting. Swap this with this so we can munch on some of the food real quick. Keep an eye out for the skeletons. They seem to like to harbor around these areas. Are these the bouncy mushrooms? They are! Ah! Aluminum ore. Piggies! Let's see. I got that, that. Can't really pick up any of those. I think we need to start making our direction this way. And gather up these as we're on our way around. Says we got a special weapon. I'm trying to see if I'm trying to spot it, but I'm not spotting it. So, if I have learned anything thus far, it's that there is occasionally a chest somewhere around these guys for some reason. I don't know why. What is that over here? Uranium ore? Hmm. Probably something I shouldn't quite go playing with right now. Chickens! You discover chickens and chicks. This guy will spawn in, yeah, an archer skeleton. A better sword. Take that, and that. We have room for those? Yes, we do. We technically also have room for those chests. But I don't really want to deal with those ones. Okay, so nothing really there we want to worry about. The bed rolls, I'm not going to worry about because we're going to be making a better bed. Ah. It's like a little entrance to the mine here. Whereas there's probably a better entrance around here with this building. It's this. Huh. I thought there was going to be more in this structure. But I guess this is not the one that has, like, chests or stuff, right? Or am I not looking in the right area? No, I was looking in the right area. Just, it's not. Just not. Oh. And there's a furnace, but I'm not really worried about a furnace right now. Wookie. Hmm. Trying to see what's around us. Well, there isn't really much around us, is there? Frog, but the frogs don't drop anything. There we go. Gathering up more of this, just so we have it for later on. It's that, hit sort. Should be coming up closer on another temple. Should. But most should and do don't always align. We already discovered you, right? Yeah, we did. We go like more true north-ish. Without falling into a seemingly bottomless pit, we should be able to come across another temple. That should give us a chance of another high roll bench, or the high roll chest. I say as I'm just farming as I'm going. Gathering. What is that? Is that what I think it might be? Ah, it is. The bat's not supposed to be outside of this cave. Must have found its way outside by accident, I'd say. Escape. We at least unlocked them, so they're at least achieved. But now I should probably look into making a sleeping mat. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Where is another temple? Because I kind of want to find one. I need... That works out better. I don't know what the heck it is here. Huh. Failed to load. That means that the clock one is probably having an issue with it. And if it does, then we just got to remove the clock and go with one that I know we don't have an issue with. Yep. So that one is the culprit. That one, the game just goes, no, we don't like that. Because the game says, no, we don't like that one, we'll just adjust what we have and fix it to one that doesn't have issues. Let me guess. Does it say... It didn't even say if it has an issue with the other ones. Okay, so that would add... Okay. I think I got some things good. Right? I've noticed the simple clock one seems to not have any issues. At least from my current experience. Is it an actual thing that works? Considering it has under 500 downloads? It's kind of weird, though. But see? We have that clock up in the upper corner, up middle of the screen now, that I think it just makes it look nicer. See? So interesting. Hmm. Hold my legs up on my lap for a second. Ah, my knees are a little bit sore doing that. I should probably just work on stretching my legs a bit more. Boop. There we go. I don't know what that is. It's like almost like a cave entrance of some sort. Guess I should continue going this northwest direction. Through the maple forest. Hi, my dude. Ah, someone joined a channel on one of the other platforms. It's good to see new people joining. It's awesome in my opinion. I'm surprised we really haven't seen another temple. I make sure I have a weapon on hand for us. Just to make sure that in case we run into maybe not the snake, but the frog people thingies. They usually carry spears and whatnot. Guess we didn't run into them. I am happy we didn't run into them because they are not fun to deal with. I used the bear's own attack to get the fish. Oh, that was so cool, actually. I actually thought that was kind of fun to be able to do. I didn't think I could have pulled that one off. That was actually really fun to do. Was it the best option to do? Probably not. Was it entertaining to do? Most definitely. Alright, so... kind of work our way around here now. Munch down some of our food for us. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. I've noticed the foxes, as long as we don't go outright attacking them, they won't do anything to us. If we bug the hell out of them, yes, they'll attack us at that point. But they're not really out to get us if we're not doing something in return to them. I think that is the coolest looking temple I've ever seen like that. Like, it is up on a hill and everything. Like, I don't think it could... it probably has some problems, and we're about to find out the problems. I feel. But let's see. Hi, my dude. It's like all the way up here on this hill. Huh. That means... let's harvest these up. Apples, I always want more apples. This is technically the cleanest-esque dungeon we'll get, or thing we'll get here. Swap you for that. You for you. Do that. And then we'll pick up you. Which, here's something cool I noticed that we can do. Like, once we place down this and make it a double one, and then break it, it's now a singular item. It's a large high roll chest. Which, unfortunately, we can't, like, combine other chests with it. Like that, and do large chests of the other types. But at least of that one, we can do that with. And I find that pretty damn cool. Alright, so... trying to think what we can technically sacrifice off. Because I do want that right there. There we go. Just had to do a little bit of a dance there to get ourselves backed up enough to be able to take him out. Alright, so we're at 307 damage of 800 dealt to enemies. Huh. Let's see. So 2 greater essences of life will craft that. So record all 33 of that. I don't think I was doing that trick right. There's supposed to be a trick that you can do where if you, like, cancel the power move, it, like, negates several things. But I don't think I was doing it right. Which there is a possibility I wasn't doing it right, and that happens. All right, so let's condense all of those down to that. Thinking of what else we can do here real quick. Mainly because I just want our inventory cleared for a second so that we can now we have a recipe memorized. There's something that was giving a very weird result. There we go. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. More essence. Which is exactly what I need. I don't think I need any of the Azure stuff right this moment. Up, 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 up. That's a bear. We don't want to worry about him. Sorry, bear. We didn't mean to startle you. We're just trying to get our happy butt around where the bear is at. What is down over here? Huh. Yeah, we don't want to mess with this area yet. Kind of cool though that there's this entire little frozen area here. Kind of. Why does that spider look oh, it was asleep. I was like, why does it look so small and adorable? And then it had to like unfold its legs and like show its like gangly legs all poking out. Creepy. Cool, but creepy. What are you? A bow. I want the bow. That'll help us start getting into some long-range poking, which is exactly what I want to do because I don't want to deal with too many enemies. And if we could poke them from afar, then that'd mean that we are going to do great. I'm surprised we haven't run into one of the cobalt, any of the ore golems. As the fact that we're as close as we are to the cold area. There's a cobalt and a few other golems should be showing up. Hi, my dude. It says there's another temple gateway off this direction. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, what's this over here? It has an outhouse. What do I not need from inventory? I don't think we need that. The redwood logs I don't really care for. My feet are asleep. Downside to sitting cross-legged at a desk. Your legs go to sleep. Benefit is well, not really. There's not really much of a benefit. Just your feet go to sleep and you can't feel anything in your legs. I will take that. What else I want to snag from this? We don't need that. There we go. I guess we could just go back to like the main spawn area and revamp that into home, basically. I know I've done it a couple times with me tinkering with everything around us. But it would be good for us, I think. Nice all that. There we go. I didn't want to deal with him. So we just loaded him up with some arrows. Thank you for the follow! Thank you. I hope that one day I can hit that. Currently, I understand that I'm probably not close to that in any way, shape, or form yet. But if I can get there one of these days, I think that'd be kind of cool. But it'll probably just be a little ways out before I can get to, a crazy number of people following my stuff. All right, so I should just do that button there. It's faster to do that one anyway, too. We want these benches out. Bum. Why does the bench take so long to mine? Like, ugh, it takes forever. Alright, so as far as buildables go, there's that. We're gonna want this guy also, just so that we can start breaking down some materials. 4 more goodies for us. And we'll take this. No, we'll leave that one in there. We'll use this one. Such. Okay. That helps solve that out. And this one only has 1 on there. Oh no, it lines up perfectly. Probably. Oh, there is the boat bench. But what I want to do is I want to make this guy. It's that. Cancel that. Alright, so now we grab our shovel and we're gonna dig some of this real quick. Get some of that. Now. Oh, I can't. We're at 9 of 10. I am so close to be able to do that. There we go. We'll make that guy. Boom, boom, boom. Do that. Oh, fancy flower. All right. We hit right here. Yes, there we go. There's that. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we can use this guy. So it's not like it's mod, the leveling mod that restricts our tool usage, which I simultaneously like and dislike that one. Like, I like the one that that restricts us on the type of tools we can use, for the sole purpose of the fact that it causes the player to have to learn or have to experience other tools first. There we go. Some excavation XP shards. Even though I literally have a giant gaping opening right there. Not really going to worry too much about that part of it. Alright. XP, max health. Active skills. And we don't have any buffs right now. And it doesn't look like we have any skills ready to go for. There we go. Excavation is at skill level 3. Excavation luck is what we want to get when we hit level 5. Because I think at luck we get extra goodies. So it'd be at level 15. Is what I want the max stamina. And that'll help us out with that. But we have to get there first. Make sure we have a shovel on hand. Why isn't this one counting towards it? Like this one counts towards it? No? Alright, so pick up those ones. And alright. Throw that into there, go here. Hit that key. And then I want to pull out all of this. Okay. Let's do this. That. Bum, bum. Okay, so that means we just have to gather blue flowers for the magic quest. plus. Square. Hmm. Gem collector. Too many skeletons in our forest thin their numbers and earn your keep in woodcutting supplies. Okay, I think we can do that. Also, probably should grab some arrows so we can do in some damage to one of the skeletons. There we go. Gotta go find his buddy. So we have another skeleton somewhere nearby. I know it. Hmm. Well, I just want to harvest up, I think, an oak tree I want to do. That's ash, which we can't really do anything with ash trees yet. This is a big old one. We'll do this guy. Finish gathering up all the drops. I thought I had the regrowth mod on. Doesn't look like I do, but maybe I'll look into acquiring it later on so that trees that I harvest have a higher chance of growing back after a period of time. There's that. Alright, so... kind of just getting all this area gathered up now, or not really gathered up, but cleaned up. So... having this area tidied is good. bum, bum. Hmm. It's that. We're gonna eventually tear down the rest of this here, but I do want to go through and get this a little bit better. Alright, Alright, so now we just gotta start working our way down a little bit. Alright. Then there's that. Just kind of getting all these guys stuck over here. Just you know. Surprised I didn't see another skeleton though. I kind of want to go get another skeleton taken care of. But at the same time, I kind of want to try and get this mound out of the way for us sooner rather than later. Because once we got the mound taken care of, then we can actually start planning on the structure type. It's that. Ouch. That's not really an attribute I wanted to try my hand at. But, I mean, it could be worse. Right? Hit that button there. There's those. Oh, we had another person join our channel from one of those stream service. Hello! Alright, so we sort that, pull that, and check to see if we have anything able to unlock. Nope. Several things in progress. But I don't know how. The Forest Patrol, I'm not quite sure why that one's not updating. Might just be a little bit of a bugged one. Possibly. Let's see. Does this Queeblek have a Oh, they do. Pumpkin pie or apple pie? I think I want to get the pumpkin pie. So we're gonna run over here and grab that food. Grab that condensed essence from here. And then we gotta go back over to the Quebec little area here. I've learned pumpkin pie. Alright, so now... let's get this edge here cleaned off. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. See, that cleans up that edge there. Oh, I did not mean to place that guy there. And then we'll just hit that. Pull anything out of our current hotbar. We want you and you. Alright, so current stone I want to go out to here. That's that. See, it straightens up that edge there, gives it a nice clean look. Now we just need to do the same to over here. We also got to pick, you know, where we're going to be having our simplified edge. And I'm thinking... yeah, right about here. Yeah. See, now I just got to fill in all this area here. Bum, 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 bum. This. This. Like that. Ba-ba-bum. There we go with that. And like that. Just take out that little bit of dirt there. Fill in like that. That gets us this rough square shape there. Now I drop all this back up to here because we still got all of this we got to take care of. Plunk. There we go. That, and turn that on. That'll get that going for us. For that, we could just start throwing everything into that instead of having to worry about everything else. Probably build my repair bench. So I just realized that I don't have that built at all. How much would the repair bench be cost to build? Armors. Brewing. Repair bench is at level 2.